Hi guys, it's Matt, and today I'm going to be reviewing and small running session of the new Lionel Legacy UP Boy Scouts of America ES44AC. As you can see, I'm mixing this review up a little bit, and I'm doing it on a small workbench that me and my dad use. So I'm also going to supply a little bit of light with this light right here. So you can see better of the engine. So we will do a two-part review. One on the engine and then one on the box, which you do not see right now, but you will see in a bit. Then we'll run the engine in part 3. So we'll lower the camera down here, that way you can get the nice view. Okay, so we'll start here at the front. Instead of using a regular screwdriver, I'm going to use a pocket knife, but I won't chip off any paint. I'll just use it to point at little stuff. So up here with the pilot here, you got really nice detail. You got air hoses, and you got your cow catcher or plow. You got an electro front coupler up here. You got the blue coil up here, which is nice. You got a plastic chain right here. You got the operating lights, which flash when you blow the horn. Then you got your Rule 17 headlight over here, which is really, really nice. You got your steps, which actually have holes through them, which is really nice. Then you all have your favorite feature up here, the opening door, which shows you the inside. Paint job on this engine is first rate, no problems at all. Really nice. You got separately applied grab irons up here, which is really nice. I believe sand holes, those little caps right there. Then you come over here to the cab, and you all know your favorite cab feature, which is the removable cab roof, which shows an inside cab. If you all want to see the inside of a cab of an ES44AC, go to Eric Siegel's video or go to somebody else's video who might have. Here's the underside of the cab roof. It's easy to reapply. Make sure you push it in and press it in nice and tightly. Make sure it's lined up though. Make sure both ends of the cab are sitting in, and then it shouldn't take that much. All it is a little push and doing. And there you go, you're reinstalled. Please do note that the number boards are up here to locate the engine's number, so make sure it's locked in tight and firm. Moving down a little bit more, you got the Boy Scout emblem here. I am a Boy Scout, so that's why I got this engine. You got the Boy Scout, then you got the builder's plate, which is legible through magnifying glass if you really, really want to read it. Then you got a plate here, which I don't know. I like to call these wind deflectors. Right here, as you can see when I just moved, those are wind deflectors, so the engineer can look outside the window and you can see. Right here is a little mirror, and then these windows do slide, which is really nice. Both on both sides do slide, which is really nice. Then you got your I can't remember what that's called. But moving down more, you got your other favorite feature that started on the GE hybrid. Dang. Let me see here. You got your favorite opening doors on the side here, which reveals, wow. You know what, it's probably not smart to use, and there we go. You have your inner detail here, which is not as complex as the GE hybrid, but it's still good. You got 2010 painted along the cab here, and you also got C45ACCTE. I don't know what that's supposed to represent, but it's okay. I don't know. Then down here, you should note that these are the Boy Scout ranks and some Cub Scout ranks. This one to the very left here, I'll zoom in that way you can see him better. The one all the way to the left here is the Cub Scout first rank. Then you got the Weeblos rank. You got the Boy Scout rank, the Tenderfoot rank, the second class, first class, Star Scout, Life Scout, Eagle Scout, which I'm supposed to be becoming hopefully in the next year or so. And you got the Venture crew. Down here in the trucks, it's very nicely detailed. You got separately applied and molded in details. To note that this is a big die-cast engine, very little plastic, which is really nice. So you got all that, and you got some little builder's plates down here. The fuel tank is very nicely detailed, mostly separately applied detailing, some molded in, like the fuel gauge. Then you got some painted gears and valves and other stuff. And you got some little stuff down here, which is really nice. Moving up the engine, you got Building America, Union Pacific. Then you got a lot of molded in stuff, which is really nice, which all that separately applied stuff, which is really nice. You come back more, and then you got air vents and special doors that open and close, but they don't open and close on this model, but they do open and close on the real prototype. Move to the top real quick. You got a lot of separately applied stuff near the cab, and then you got lots of molded in stuff here. Then you got your horn, your smoke unit, and then your cover, which I will talk about in a minute. Moving back a little bit more, you got your big handrail, which I believe is a lot of separated pieces, because on the older legacy engines they were all one piece, but this whole thing is separate. Then you got this beautiful Boy Scouts of America 2010 logo. Then you got some more air vents back here. For those of you that actually read the catalog, please do note that there was this, the caboose, the cylindrical hopper, and then the PS1 boxcar. I will be getting all 4 items. If you all want to know, please note that I already have the caboose. So that means, and then the cylindrical hopper is just shipped sometime this month, so I'm going to get it soon. Moving back more, we come to the air vents, and then we come to this here. You got the 100 Years of Scouting painted on the side. Then we lift up, and this cover reveals the legacy controls, which follow the diagram if you hold it right up against like this. There's also a battery compartment, and here's one of the motors. To note that these prongs right here actually go with these, one to power the backup light, and the other to power this motor, which actually turns the fans. It's easy to reinstall. Line it up, push it in properly, magnetizes right in, which is really nice. I can't really get the back of the engine, but I'll try my best. You can hear my transformer running. The back of the engine here, you got the backup light, a walkway, a rear electro coupler. You got that blue coil, brake hoses, a coupler cut bar, which is also on the front, which I forgot to mention. And then you got some separately applied grab irons. Then you got a plastic chain here. Then you got your steps, which are also isolated. So now we're going to venture our way to the other side of the locomotive real quick, and we're going to take a look at the other side. On this side of the engine, it's pretty nice too. Not as cool as the other side, but this side's pretty nice. So you can see it has all the ranks of scouting. Union Pacific Boy Scouts of America here, 2010, Boy Scout symbol. Basically everything is on this side, but except the walkway is a little different. Should note that on the engineer's side, when we get back over there, there's a door that you can open, but I'm not going to pop it back. There's not as much detail on the fuel tank here, because of the tanks and everything. Then I'm not sure if many people have noted that right here there is a separately applied plastic chain. Don't break that off, because then that's just going to ruin the look of the engine. We had to do that on our GE Hybrid because it was causing problems in the wheels, but I'm not going to sell my GE Hybrid anytime soon, so that's not going anywhere. To show you that door real quick that I mentioned, it's right there. Maybe I'll pop it open. If you want to, you can actually put a little figure there if you want. That's your option. I like to keep this closed just because that's a molded in windshield wiper there. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to end the review of this Boy Scouts of America ES44AC. Then I'm going to move on to the box, and then finally we'll get it started. Please do note that when I start the engine up, the volume's going to sound a little low. I'm making this review late at night, which I know would not make sense, but this is the only time I really have the choice to do it. So thank you for watching the review of the Boy Scouts of America ES44AC. I'm Matt, and I'll see you in the next video.